What's the top indicator if you want to know where mortgage rates are heading? Treasury Yield.
I don't even know what that means.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
No, it's not. It's
Gets
gross.
the people going.
What's up everybody, Johnny Cresswell with eXp Realty here in Virginia Beach. Mortgage rates have increased significantly since the beginning of this year. Each Thursday, Freddie Mac releases its primary mortgage market survey, and according to the latest survey, the average 30-year fixed rate mortgage has increased from 3.22% at the start of this year to 4.02% as of last week. This is important to note because any increase in mortgage rates changes what a purchaser can afford. This right here will give you an idea of how rising mortgage rates impact your purchasing power. So how can you know where mortgage rates are even headed? While it's always difficult to know exactly where mortgage rates will go, a great indicator of where they may head is by looking at the 50-year history of the 10-year Treasury Yield, and then following its path. Understanding the mechanics of the Treasury Yield isn't as important as knowing that there's a correlation between how it moves and how mortgage rates follow. We can see that just by looking at the relationship between the two over the last 50 years. This correlation has continued into the new year. The Treasury Yield has started to climb, and that's driven rates up. As of last Thursday, the Treasury Yield was 1.85%. That's 2.17% below the mortgage rate reported the same day. And it's starting to widen from the average spread we see between those two numbers. But where will the Treasury Yield head in the future? With this information in mind, a 10-year Treasury Yield forecast would be a good indicator of where mortgage rates may be headed. The Wall Street Journal just surveyed a panel of over 75 academic, business, and financial economists, asking them to forecast the Treasury Yield over the next few years. The consensus was that the expert project the Treasury Yield to climb to 2.84% by the end of 2024. Based on the 50-year history of following this yield, that would likely put mortgage rates at about 4.5% within 3 years. While the correlation between the 30-year fixed mortgage rate and the 10-year Treasury Yield is clear in the data shown over the past 50 years, it shouldn't be used as an exact indicator. They're both very hard to forecast, especially in this unprecedented economic time driven by a global pandemic. Yet, understanding the relationship can help you get an idea of where rates may be going. It appears, based on the information that we have right now, that mortgage rates will continue to rise over the next few years. And if that's the case, your best bet may be to purchase a home sooner rather than later, especially if you're able. And here's the bottom line. Forecasting mortgage rates is very difficult. As Mark Fleming, chief economist at First American, once said, the fallacy of economic forecasting is don't ever try and forecast interest rates or more specifically, if you're a real estate economist, mortgage rates, because you will always invariably be wrong. However, if you're either a first-time homebuyer or a current homeowner, thinking of moving into a home that better fits your changing needs, understanding what's happening with the 10-year Treasury Yield and mortgage rates can help you make a more informed decision on the timing of your purchase. If you have any questions, if now is the right time for you in your very unique scenario, definitely reach out or head over to my website and download the buyer or seller guide. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll catch you on the next one.